Hi, pre-K friends. I miss you so much. I thought it would be really fun for us to just get together, have a little group time right here, and we'll start it out just the way we always start out our group times, which is with a prayer. And today's prayer helper is you. So I want you to show your families how we pray. So usually we have our prayer leader come up and lead our prayer, and everybody else repeats the prayer after our prayer leader. Sometimes we forget how to start a prayer, and that's okay. Usually we start with Dear God. So whenever you're ready, you can say the prayer. You might want to pause the video, or you could do it at the end. It's really up to you. Now our Bible story for today is Jesus walks on water. Jesus told his disciples to go ahead of him. Then Jesus walked up a mountainside to pray. Storm clouds filled the sky. Jesus could see the disciples in the boat. They were having trouble. The wind swooshed, the waves sloshed. The boat was tossed about. Suddenly, the disciples saw someone walking on the water toward them. They thought it was a ghost. Is that a ghost? No, who's that? It's Jesus. Jesus called out to them, "It is I. Do not be afraid." The disciples still weren't sure. Peter said, "If you really are Jesus, let me walk out to you." Jesus replied, "Come." Peter stepped out of the boat. He began walking on the water toward Jesus. Then Peter looked at the wind and the waves. He became afraid. Suddenly he started to sink. "Lord, save me," Peter cried out. Jesus reached out and pulled Peter up. "Why didn't you trust me?" Jesus asked Peter. They climbed into the boat and the storm stopped. The disciples worshiped Jesus. They said, "Truly you are the Son of God." What do you think we can learn from this story? I think it means that even though sometimes bad things might happen, even though sometimes we might be afraid, might be having a little trouble out there, we can always count on God. He's always there for us. He'll always take care of us. And we just have to have faith and trust him. He's always there. All right. Next up is our calendar. So I have my calendar from home, which is my Sloth Yoga calendar. And we're going to get to our month right here. And the number today is 17. So we're going to count to 17 together. But you are also the calendar helper. So you need to decide what to do while we count. You might want to clap or jump or wiggle or waddle around like a penguin while we count all the way to 17. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's write it out. Got. Okay. Does anybody know what day it is? Yesterday was Monday. So today is Tuesday. Let's spell it. T U E S D A Y. Tuesday. What about the month? What month is it? March. M A R C H. March. And the number we just counted to? 17. Today is Tuesday, March 17th. I have one more surprise for you. I brought home a very special book that we read at least 10 times a day. And I don't know if you guys could handle going a whole week without reading it. So here we go. Did you get the little sneak peek there? What book is it? The Bad Seed. The Bad Seed. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, there goes that bad seed. But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. Know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. But then the petals dropped and our flower drooped. It's kind of a blur. I remember a bag. Everything went dark. And then, a giant! I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed and I hollered. Ah! Ptooey! But I was spit out at the last possible second. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. And I didn't care, and it suited me. Until recently. I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad. But I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all other kinds of bad things. But I also say thank you. And I say please, and I smile, and I hold doors open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking. maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Oh, he looks so much happier now. He looks like he feels a lot better. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. The end. Do you remember what we learned from this book? Even if you've made some bad choices before, even if bad things have happened to you, who's in control of the choices that you make? That's you. You're in control of the choices that you make. You're in control of how you feel. And while you're at home, let's make sure that we're making those green choices. We're being kind and loving and sharing with our siblings if we have them, or our families, and just taking really, really, really good care of each other. I hope that we will be back together soon. I really, really miss you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.